Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, we are going to be hollering about the other vanilla fragrance that was dropped at Bath & Body Works recently. It's Vanilla Café. I am digging this packaging, yo. I'm loving this marbling effect they have going on here with the gold, with the real dark brown going all the way over here to these lighter shades. It is cute packaging. It definitely is giving me vibes, like fall vibes. Now, so far as the product itself, honey, we're going to go a little bit more in depth today. We're going to do some comparisons because I know that's what you come here for. Honey, I know. On the lips today, I am wearing one of the brand new ones from Banger Beauty by Mary. It is Root Bay. Yes, honey, Root Bay. B-A-E, Root Bay. Smells and tastes like a root beer float. A nice, pretty light brown on the lips. Definitely recommend this one. Make sure you get over to Banger Beauty by Mary and check the Slush Me Out collection, or at least what we got left in stock, babe. Yes. Okay, let's get into this video. All right. Even before I hauled and smelled this, I was already seeing comments on my videos talking trash about Vanilla Café, and I'm going, oh God. So when I smelled it, when I did my first haul, my immediate reaction was, this smells like a repackage. However, I have thoughts. I did play around with her. I've been wearing her quite a bit. And I'm going to say right off rip, I ain't mad at this. I saw a lot of people saying that smelled like burnt coffee and ashtray and all kinds of crazy stuff. To my sniffer, this does not smell like burnt coffee or an ashtray. It is a very rich, deep coffee, but not like espresso coffee. Not like you just opened a can of coffee grounds. It's more like a hazelnut espresso type of a vibe, with the hazelnut actually being the prominent note. In the cap, obviously it smells very, very different. When I do first impressions, I do like to smell them in the cap, and then when I do my fuller in-depth reviews and comparisons, by that time I've already played around with it, worn it on my skin. I can say how it personally reacts with my skin chemistry. And baby, I ain't mad at this. I ain't mad at this at all. In fact, the scent notes are smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. I definitely get those espresso notes, which are lighter. The hazelnut notes are the predominant notes mixed with vanilla. And I ain't mad at this, not one bit. It's very creamy. And I will say one thing, this sucker is a beast. Projection on a scale of 1 out of 10 is definitely giving at least a 7. I was shook. And the longevity. Just the spray, because I don't have the lotion or the cream. Just the spray. I got 6.5 hours of wear. I was shook. Like, they don't even do that anymore for Bath & Body Works sprays, although it was the normal back in like the 90s, early 2000s. You got hella wear out of them. Now, it's a hit or miss. But this sucker, ho, ho, ho. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I'm wondering if come like mid-fall, when I'll probably reach for it a lot more, but the cooler air and the cooler temps, if I'm going to even love it even more, I will reconvene at some point this fall and be like, hey, these are what I think of these fragrances now that the weather is cooler. But I ain't mad at this, like not one damn bit. It's definitely giving like hazelnut, iced coffee kind of vibes, and I'm here for it. Yeah, so I think I highly recommend people don't go just based on what's in the cap. If you're in the store, just a regular consumer, you're not somebody on YouTube doing this, definitely smell it on your skin, because even on paper, it will react differently versus your skin chemistry. But I have a feeling that come this fall, I'm going to be loving this thing. I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be real. Some of y'all are going to be really mad about that because you really hated this fragrance. And that's okay. There are some fragrances you love that I think smell like poop. But anyway, let's get into these comparisons. I will say one that I saw that I was kind of like, I want to address it really quickly, which I didn't think I'd have to, but I'm gonna, because there are some people, I did see a comment on something and I was just like, I better say something. I did see someone on TikTok comparing this to Midnight Addiction, which is the Everyday Luxuries line version of Black Opium. I don't think this personally smells like Black Opium. I think Black Opium has a much stronger coffee note. Midnight Addiction has scent notes of ripe plum, rich almond flour, and addictive coffee bean. However, the coffee note is nowhere near as strong in here as it is in Black Opium. This is much more a slightly spicy scent. There's definitely, you get that plum note, you pick up almond in it. But it actually, in the cap, when you smell it in the cap at least, kind of is similar to the same DNA structure in a way. I'm not saying they're identical, but in a way to Into the Night. I know that's going to sound crazy, but if you have Midnight Addiction, go pull it and spray the inside of the cap and then smell it and tell me if I'm wrong. It kind of is giving Into the Night vibes a tiny bit with that spiciness and the way the plum reacts in it. But in comparison to Vanilla Cafe, oh my God, absolutely not. This is way much more more gourmand, more creamier. Definitely get those coffee notes in there, the hazelnut. There ain't nothing like that going on in here, babe. No, no, ain't nothing like that going on. Now, another one I do want to compare it to, because I figured it would be a good idea to compare it to, was Coffee Cloud by Good Chemistry. Coffee Cloud has scent notes, doll, of cedarwood, coffee, and bergamot. I did spray some on just for comparison. I love Coffee Cloud by Good Chemistry, but what I think makes this one so unique is because it does have bergamot and cedarwood in it, you do get a slight fresh vibe, especially in the dry down, which I know for a fact is that bergamot. They say cedarwood is in here. I don't get a ton of woody notes. I will say it does kind of give me Tea's Creme Cloud vibes, which I love. So if you love Tea's Creme Cloud, you probably would really like this. Definitely creamy, lactonic, very lactonic, ozonic in ways as well. But you still get like this freshy vibe from the bergamot. But this is still a coffee predominant scent. But in comparison to Vanilla Cafe, oh no, 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 no. Vanilla Cafe is way more richer. It's more complex in ways, shockingly, than Good Chemistry. Definitely deeper, richer. It's louder in a lot of ways than Coffee Cloud is. Coffee Cloud's on the lighter end of the spectrum, whereas Vanilla Cafe is definitely on that deeper, richer, creamier, more type of a vibe. This is way lighter, way lighter. Now, the ones I want to talk about, because I said in my haul video, I'm like, oh, I think this might be a repackage. I think it might be a repackage. I stand corrected, baby, because I thought for sure it was going to be a repackage of either Vanilla Mocha Cafe or two other scents, which in reality, the two other scents, they started with Vanilla Mocha Cafe. This came out in 2020 with that whole fall bake shop collection. It was the first time we saw strawberry pound cake in body care. Was that fall. They had like a chalkboard thing on it. We had, what did we have with that? We had, there was a plum one. There was Vanilla Mocha Cafe. I remember the packaging for the sweet cinnamon pumpkin even. But Vanilla Mocha Cafe was definitely part of that collection. And then, like, literally, I want to say it was that winter or maybe even that spring, we then got Vanilla Mocha Cream. And then even later still, we got Vanilla Mocha Martini. Scent notes for all three of those scents are the same. All of those are identical to each other, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, the Vanilla Mocha Cafe, I know these are different. This is much lighter. You definitely get more of like a light, like that frothy milk vibe. You can pick up some tonka in here. You also do get a little bit of that orchid note. I do not detect anything even remotely floral in here, whereas I can pick that up in here. I'll even do a refresher spray up here to see if I can pick up a little more with this sniffer. Yes, this is so much lighter, and in ways, if I had to pick right now between Vanilla Mocha Cafe, Vanilla Mocha Martini, Vanilla Mocha Cream, any of those, and Vanilla Cafe, I'm going with Vanilla Cafe. I'm going with Vanilla Cafe. In fact, any of the ones I talked about today, I'm going with Vanilla Mocha Cafe, without a doubt. Yeah, this is so much lighter, you guys. It's really, really light. It's more of like a Frappuccino type of a vibe, whereas this is giving full-bodied, massive smell, massive everything, super complex, rich, deep. Everything about it I love, honestly. I shouldn't say love, but everything about it I like in comparison to Vanilla Mocha Cafe. This is so much more lighter, and honestly, the coffee and hazelnut in here make this so much more different than Vanilla Mocha Cafe or Vanilla Mocha Cream or Vanilla Mocha Martini. But I'm loving it, yeah. But more importantly, I want to know what you thought, baby. Are you one of the ones that are hating on Vanilla Cafe? Or are you on the Vanilla Cafe train, baby? Pulling up for another cup, baby. I want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Do not forget to get over to Banger Beauty by Mary. Snatch you up a root bay. And y'all, we are at my favorite part. Sing it with me. Come on, sing it with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.